Hi, and thanks for watching another instructional video for CSCI 1300. In this video, we will talk about building a function from start to finish, and we will also talk about how to declare a function below or above your main, depending on which way you want to put your code in. So say we want to build something like this, where we have, say, a name, and we want to print a greeting. So maybe we print the name, and then we print maybe an exclamation point. We have something like this, where we're basically greeting the user of the program. And we want to port this into a function. So all this stuff we want to port into a function. Well, we know that we want to print something. That's the primary purpose of our function. So I'm going to make a void function. Void functions are perfect for just printing information. I'm going to call it greet user so that I know that it's related to the greet message. And I'm going to pass in something called username, which is a string, which will take the value of the user input. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take what I've written here in the main, I'm going to copy it, backspace it, and I'm going to paste it into my function as the body. Now, I was using a different variable name, so I have to change this over here so that it matches the input from the function. At that point, we have a function and we can call it. So let's do that here in the main. We're going to call greet user and pass the variable. So if we compile the code now, we're going to that function from that function call, and we're printing our information from the user-defined input. That's great. So say we wanted to actually declare a function in a different place, say below main. Well, that's totally possible. And in order to do that, we have to leave a function declaration above main. The reason why is because the compiler reads top to bottom. So that means that the compiler needs to know before it gets to main that we have a function that we can call in main. So in order to do this, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move my function down below my comments, and then I'm going to take the first line of the function that includes the data type, the function name, and any parameters related to calling that function, and I'm going to leave a semicolon after I put it up above main. So I've copied this line here, the top of the function, and we have a basic declaration of a function here. So this declares the function for later use. So as the compiler is going through the code, it sees the includes, then it sees that, hey, don't forget, before you go to main, we have a function here that we've declared. This is what it looks like, and you can call it in main when you get there. We get to main, and then we get a problem where we don't get a problem when calling it. Now, if I was to uncomment this and try and run the code, you can see here that it's not recognizing the function call inside of main. But if we uncomment this and rerun the code, we won't get any errors because we have left the function declaration for the main to see before we actually call the function. That's all for now on function declarations. Thanks and happy coding.